How do you feel if you're, you know, on a flight somewhere, a very long-haul flight somewhere, there's several screaming little babies? How does it make you feel?
If it's a train, you could maybe do a carriage that's a non-child carriage, because I do get it. I suppose if people have forked out an absolute fortune to go into a bit that's, you know, a bit more rarefied or whatever, I think well-behaved children, nobody minds at all, but there are some people whose children aren't so. And again, you know, let's point out we're not talking about children with special needs, but there are just some children that are running riot, running up and down, and everybody's going, oh, isn't that great? That's my little darling. And you're thinking, no, I literally can't think straight because, you know, so I suppose if somebody's on a first-class cabin of a flight, maybe it's you're going on your honeymoon, maybe you've saved up a long time for it, maybe it's a big treat, maybe you're a business person that wants to get some work done, and there is a child screaming constantly.
Or even chatting.
And particularly when a parent, you look and they're not trying to do anything about it, it must be annoying.
Do you know, if somebody offered me a first-class ticket on a plane when my children were small, I wouldn't have taken it, because I would have been so anxious. Because a child just doesn't have to be... It's not just if a child's naughty. Children are and our culture doesn't really allow for it as much. You know, other cultures, they're just every child is everyone's child. But you know, you could just have a child that's like, oh, wow, look at that. Oh, and there's a cloud. There's this. And I'd be like, shush, because you'd be aware.
Yeah.
People
That's
are
really
sleeping.
sad that you, as a mum, are made to feel that way, because I think society does make mothers... It's another penalty that's on our heads, another pressure, and I think any kind of segregation just teaches intolerance. So, yes, I hear what you're saying about if they're really naughty or they're really loud.
But what if they're not? What if they're just a child?
But there's adults that are really annoying.
Yeah,
they're on the phone, or
annoying.
they're hacking or coughing, or just, you know, just being verbose and bombastic. And you just think, well, you're being really annoying as well. And I think these levels of intolerance, we just allow them to seep through, and then they go into other sectors of society. So child-free weddings, a time when everyone should be coming together. I always find that really weird, because I'm like, well, I'd want children there.